So my mother family bring us to the end of this update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you and bye bye.
Yes. Um, I agree to all. My my fans, I agree to all. My my colleagues in the Biafran struggle. Uh, all my Facebook friends. This video, I'm also streaming it on my personal account so that this message will get to my personal friends, those in Abuja, those in Calabar, those in this message, because I have them plenty in my personal account. So I'm streaming not just on the BNL page, the Biafran page. I'm streaming it so that they will hear what I'm about to say. Yes, many of you knows me, Prince Chimeze Richard, as the leader of Biafra Nations League, BNL. I don't think there's anyone hearing about this group for the first time. Well, in case you don't know, or you've forgotten, or you don't know much, BNL is a multi-ethnic independency movement stationed stationed at the borderline with operational headquarters in disputed Bakassi Peninsula. A lot of you come across reports of attacks. You come across reports of activities in at the borders in Bakassi, mainly, and I will come to that maybe during my conclusion, when I want to conclude. And now, permit me, I will mix pidgin to my explanation, to what I'm about to say, so that it can flow very well, so that men them will grab, understand? Because there's people, particular people I want to send in message, they are in my list, and I believe that they are watching, or later they will come back and watch. A lot of people see us in this Biafra movement as jokers, as jobless people, and sorry, I'm having a so because probably they are occupying one political offices or the other. I have a lot of friends. Most of them are now either they are now governors SA, governors SSA, or they are now political party youth leaders, local government, or whatever. They see us in this movement for independence as jokers. Some even say that we are jobless. And the people that have this mentality, they are not from the north, they are not from the west. They are still the people from the east. We are not jobless. We are doing it for the sake of you and I. No, but Despite the office that many of you are occupying, Nigeria is still not favorable for you. A lot of you are suffering and smiling. How much are they paying you? How much are they paying you? Most of those of my friends are Governor SA. Governor SA for mouth. Just answer Governor SA for mouth. When governor don't go, your own don't, you go back to square one. Because at that moment when you are there, I know some people before they were like, oh, they sympathize with this struggle. When they got little appointment, we became enemy. We became their enemy. If I post, they will counter. If I post, they will counter. They are now working for governments. They are now, if I post, they will counter. Say, look at these fools. Even as you are an SA to the governor, do you have, what investment do you have? Personal investment. I own a lot of businesses. I own. Nobody gave me money. You, as a governor, I said, you have one single shop, one single business you are doing. You rely on monthly salary. And then you come and try to create the impression that we who are in this struggle, that we are jobless. We don't have work. We don't have what to do. I get work. Oh. I get work. At least nobody can say that I have come to him before to ask for money. I never come meet anybody, borrow me or give me. So when I never come your door, say, borrow me or give, I define money. And you supposed to know, say, hey, this guy went into this job, say, na big guy, na big man. So that is the mentality and the stupidity of some of our people in this struggle. In the east, in Biafra land, they put it that way. The entire Biafra land. And those that see us as jokers, that we are joking. Because they have not studied the history of other nations. Even how Nigeria got independence, they were regarded as jokers. They were regarded as jokers. Don't worry, just in a short while, you people will know that we are serious. You know that we are serious. We'll still come back. They will still come back here to call us terrorists. You know, when we come down, they say they are jokers. When they start, they say they are creating problems in the east. They are creating problems in the east. Instead of you to see what is happening and come and join us, come and support us. Even if you are in the government, you are working for your governor, you are working for your senator, or you are working for this. At least you follow behind. Support what we are doing. Encourage us, even if we don't need your money, encourage us. With advice. Oh. Well, whether anybody likes it or not, we are heading to victory. Those that were in the struggle before, as soon as election started, campaign started, they decamped. We were waiting for you after your election. If you come back to us, you're a fool. If you come back to us, you're a fool. Now, I see some comments on posts by some animals, especially those who are not from the Igbo speaking. When we talk about Biafra, instead of them to mind their business, if they don't support what we are doing, you see them, they look for one excuse as the reason why they are not supporting what we are doing. And they have not consulted us. They have not consulted us. They never consult us. This and that. And so that was how they did during the war. They no consult them. That is why I said, if you don't know about my platform, Biafra Nations League, go and make research. You see videos, pictures of activities, consultations. Consultations. There are many tribes in the east, in the different eastern region. Of course, in Cross River as a whole, the number of tribes there is bigger than rivers, delta joined together. Of course, going to all these people, all the communities, all the villages, it's a difficult task. But we don't have what it takes now to do that kind of consultation. But those that were consulted, I myself, the only place I have not gone in the former eastern region that I know I have not gone to preach to them, to support what we are doing is, I can say, is Ogun. Is Ogun. I've gone to different places where we had our activities, we had meetings. In some areas we were received. In some areas they kicked against the struggle. In some areas they received us. They listened to us. We had a chat. I went to places, go to YouTube, you see them. Places like Eket, even into Ona. We went to all these places. We discovered that the people, their mentality, they flowed with us. They have that understanding. In Cross River State, we went to Akampa, consulted the Jagan people, Akampa, Ikom, Etun. Of course, many of you are aware of the hosting of Biafra flag then at the border road in Ikom by their youths. They were not Igbos. In Bakassi, some these areas they good. In River State, I can say that many of them, why some, even as you consulted them, they don't want Igbo people, this and that. But the same people will still come on Facebook and in the media. They say they are looking down at them. They don't want to consult them. They don't want to consult them. And when you consult them, they chicken out. They chicken out. Now they see you coming towards their door. They go hide. They go hide. When I go Nembe, make I go hold a meeting with them and their elders. I hosted their youths, some of their youths. They received me after Nembe. Hosted them. Then on the day of the meeting, they will go call their elders, to go summon them. So we go meet. I can talk to them. They say they get their own struggle. They get their own struggle. Struggle we know they hear, we know they see. Where if tomorrow they set up when money no dey, they set up militant group say they fight for struggle. As soon as they don't fire threat 2 or 3 times, probably come below 1 or 2 pipeline. Federal government they will call them from Abuja. Hey, tell your men to lie low. We will settle them. They will give them peanuts, money for peanuts. You will see them again. I saw one video. Militant, all of them will come. They were defending Tinubu. Anybody that will not Tinubu, anybody that will say, see these ones. See these ones. After the contract, they give to Mpolo. If you don't terminate, they terminate them now. You go to hear another data militant. You go hear another data militant. Resource control. Resource scammers. And you see genuine struggle, genuine freedom fighters say this is our struggle. Biafra movement right from the Civil War. Yes, they give anybody amnesty. They give anybody, and they settle anybody. Even till today. When you talk negotiation, political solution. We're not part of that. We're not part of that. Because we know what we are fighting for. So say, how much you want give? What he want give? He won't give us. When we solve the problem we are into in Nigeria, which he won't give us. They go hide under consultation, say they never consult. Whereas you can't consult, if you consult them, they still get sentiment inside them. So what is the need? They still get sentiment inside them. When I had a meeting in Sabama, that was 2014. When I had a meeting in Sabama, there was a time in Agbere, Sabama. Every steady, I used to be in Agbere, Sabama. We hold meeting with some of our youth there, with even people that came from that were coming from Ugedi, because Sabama and Ugedi is close to Ugedi. At a point, those youth were threatened by a joint council. They started threatening them, and they backed off. So they get their own struggle. And when I hear all those things, I begin to laugh. So I'm going to come and say, there was Niger Delta before Biafra. That Kaburu declared Niger Delta before Biafra. This video is important. Share this video widely. Share it widely. All the forum where you did, for WhatsApp, for Facebook, share, make everybody listen. They say, Guru declared Biafra before Ojukwu. I said, now reasonable people, the person they talk this kind of thing. Guru declared Niger Delta before Ojukwu, sorry. Now reasonable person they talk this kind of thing. You are comparing a mere declaration to a country that existed for 3 years and waged war against these people. Now you compare. The person who come read paper comes declare by mere proclamation. No soldiers, no, just arrange some few militant boys. So for that, Nigeria don't see your Biafra. So for that, Nigeria get on our own struggle. Oh no, go talk this thing anyway. Everybody, I laugh. People know history. Biafra war was the bloodiest war in Africa. No country in Africa where you will mention Biafra. No country in the world. A war will shake the world. So you can't compare it with anything at all. And the thing don't even was that some of them don't even know their ethnicity. I don't talk this thing before. Some of them don't know that. When you ask them, where are you from? I'm from Niger Delta. He don't hide in state. He don't hide in local government. He don't hide in tribe. He doesn't have a tribe. I'm from Niger Delta. Niger Delta. It don't become their identity. Now, ask some of them, what is the meaning of Niger Delta? Can they define it? They cannot. But I will tell you, but because a lot of you are just completely ignorant. Even where you're from, you don't know how they come about, the history. What's the history of Nigeria? They don't know. Some of them don't know. But I will tell you, give you an expo. Now, Niger Delta over here now 3 states. Original region of Niger Delta. 3 states. 3. Forget these ones now where they claim Niger Delta from different, where they don't add them as Niger Delta. All the whole south they claim Niger Delta. 3 states, rivers. As in currently now 3 states. Before Bayelsa was part of River State. Rivers, Bayelsa, and Delta. Delta South. I'm in Niger Delta. Original, where you talk of original definition of Niger Delta. Sorry, geographical definition of Niger Delta. Geographical. We have the geographical definition, which is what I just told you now, and political definition. In any region that curves and water flows from the center to and splits to the Atlantic is called delta. And where the name Niger came from is from the Niger River that flows through Onitsha and then split at Sabama. Some went to Nimbe side, some to River State, not the Atlantic Ocean. That's the way we have Niger. It would have been Delta region. That's how we got Niger Delta. There is no country in the world that is bordering the sea that doesn't have delta. America has delta. Cameroon get delta. Gabon get delta. That's why I hear B delta. B delta in Cameroon. Those ones that fight in the water, they are called B delta. So not be person, not be identity. Political definition. That is where you have. That is political definition. No Obasanjo bring that one and redefine it to mean oil producing states in Nigeria. Political definition. And during Obasanjo, he added Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Edo, Ondo, Imo, Abia. He added them to mean oil producing states. No mean say na there you from Niger Delta true. Oil producing states. That's why when I look at some of my brothers from Cross River, they shall say they be Niger Delta. See somebody from Akwa Ibom, they shall say they be Niger Delta. And they laugh. And they laugh. Now some of them with this mentality. Let me be specific so I no go be like saying everybody get that mentality for South. Specifically, most of our Ijaw brothers, everything that they hammer on Igbo people, Now, even as you are afraid that Igbos will dominate you, are you not dominating the so-called Niger Deltas? Are you not dominating them? You just are dominating them. Everybody is complaining. Other tribes are complaining of domination. Now, truth they tell ourselves. No tribe where no get your own wahala. As Igbo get their own wahala when they see too. That's all I get. That's all I get. I was the one that intervened when Ijaw Youth Council were threatening to attack Eastern Ogolo in Akwa Ibom, that they are maltreating the Ijaws, that the videos are maltreating the Ijaws in Eastern Ogolo, and it might lead to serious attack by militants. They were threatening that year, was it 2017? I think a factional IYC under Comrade Eric Omari. Is it Eric Omari or he was the spokesman then? No, I think he was the spokesman or something. I wrote them and I told them there is no need for that. Creating problems upon problems in the Niger Delta. The worry crisis, they never resolve it between Ijaw and Shekiri. You won't go create another conflict for Eastern Ogolo between Ijaw and Ibibio. I talked sense into them, and they responded. They said they have written to Ibibio People's Union. They have written to even the governor. The governor. They have written to that they don't want to do anything. I said, okay, I will see how I can write to the People's Union. You can see that even in the region, there is no peace. So when you accuse a particular tribe, you too, that's way they accuse that people. Try to avoid it, and you are still doing it. You are still dominating. And you accuse this other tribe, say you are dominating, which means you are looking for a region to dominate others, where you can control others. Because the same thing they do. We should tell ourselves the truth. So stop saying they don't want to consult you. They will dominate you. They will do this. Now your oil, they want to which your oil. Which your oil. Almost everybody for Eastern region, they get oil. Get oil. Which your oil. Igbos get oil. If you get even we are saying Akwa Ibom and get oil pass, and they know they make noise. Like the kind of noise they hear from Bayelsa. The kind of noise they hear from there. Say na oil. Where are you know they? Let us more stop all these things that brings issues. No stop them. Let us stop it. Even some of the Igbo speaking people in South. They will come tell they say they know somebody from Bayelsa go tell now go tell them, I know the Igbo, I know the Igbo, I know follow for Igbo, I know the Southeast. Now somebody from Bayelsa go tell them. They go follow, they go believe. Learn to study the past, study the history, study history. Study history. During the war, Igbo people can't chase us, enter water. They can't kill our people. So during the war, you know when Nigerian soldiers come and when Biafra soldiers come. And they don't go fit ask there, some of them when they are now because of their elders, no fight for Biafra. Those areas where their elders fight for Biafra. For many people, if you say, like somebody from Akwa Ibom was saying, how Igbo people take invade, Biafran army take invade their side. I said, okay, go ask your elders. As he mentioned where from, I know some people fight for Biafra. I said, go ask your elders. Because not only Igbo people dey Biafran army, your own people dey inside. Then dey inside. At the point, he came and told me, that's why I tell her the truth. Say, as they talk to him, uncle enter inside, carry him boot, come out. Say, fight for Biafra. You see, because of you don't know. At times, some of our elders, 9 years old, they can't tell their children history. They can't tell their children history. Now they cause all these things. Now they cause all this stuff. Well, I believe after now, I will go do research for those who get that kind of ill mentality. Yes, I don't think I have much to say. Let me first, the past 3 days now, or 4 days, or 5 days, we received the very sad news of the arrest of my personal person, my operational coordinator or commander, I don't know what you call it, in our operational headquarters, Bakassi Peninsula, by Cameroonian forces. And of course, while we are preparing for independence, some people are there just to distract us. Cameroon, they are there just to, what they are doing is just distraction. And they know they have already lost the battle, so they are only distracting us. He was apprehended in his town, in his house, his community, based on tip-off in Atabong East of the side given to Cameroon. And we have told them that they have just 7 days to hand him back to us. And I think it's 4 days already. So we are anxiously waiting for, why we gave 7 days, so if there's any investigation pertaining to the allegation, they will be able to carry out the investigation. So after 7 days, then we'll revert to them on his possible release. So these things are there, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction, but we're not going to, we refuse to be distracted. So we'll follow it up accordingly. And that is not an issue. Of course, our boys knows what to do. if this ultimatum elapses. So it's not a big deal. Whether they like it or not, we are already heading to victory, whether they like it or not. They should go and ask our Ambazonians. They are the closest people to us, working with us. They know what we are capable, what we are made of. Let them go and ask them. Understand? They know what we are made of, what we are capable of doing. Now we they give them mind to fight Cameroon. And we they give them mind. So I wouldn't want to say much on that before they go. They see what I talk. Go cut that particular place. Tell me go cut. So that is that. I remain sincerely yours, Prince William. Shimeze Richard. Please share widely. So
my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.